There's a saying, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And from the outside looking in, you probably haven't seen much. Perhaps you've only heard of the cornfields and corn heads. Those are here, and here to stay. But look closer, and you'll discover where corn meets road is a group of people who make this place called Lincoln awesome. Here, strangers are welcomed as friends, and travelers are treated as locals. A place that when you leave is somehow unexpectedly on your mind. Like other growing cities, we've got it all. Award-winning local breweries, captivating museums, curated fine art, innovative cuisine, charming shops and boutiques, a rich tradition of sports, and a diverse selection of entertainment. Experience is what matters. And community, well, that's our pride and joy. It's why 297,622 people, and counting, call it home. So when you come to Lincoln and discover everything this big little town in the Midwest has to offer, remember, with every interaction, moment, and experience you have, don't just look. See.
Hello and welcome to Out and About. I'm Diane Gonzalez. Labor Day has come and gone, signaling the end of summer, but the beginning of fall fun, and you'll find plenty of that throughout Lincoln, both indoor and outdoor. Jeff Mall from Visit Lincoln is here. And Jeff, what's your favorite thing about fall, besides pumpkin spice?
Just the changing of the seasons. Like, there's a lot of people across this country that don't get a chance to experience our seasonal changes. And outside of the leaves you have to pick up, it's that change in color on our canopy and our skyline. So how about you?
It's 72 degrees today.
Yeah.
I like everything about fall.
Yeah.
I do. You know, because when you're little, it's the beginning of something new because you're going back to school. So.
And you're wearing your purple today
I
because
am.
Kansas State probably kicked off just recently over the weekend.
Well, we've had a couple games and we're hanging in there.
Hanging in there. 1-0.
Could be an interesting
You're good.
season.
You'll be fine.
So there we go.
Yeah.
And Huskers had a big win.
Yeah, it's a good start.
They're going to have to get rid of those shirts that say we almost always almost win.
They really gave that guy unneeded attention on TV. And then finally it got fixed in the end. So yeah, it's a good start to the season. Things were great at Pinnacle Bank Arena a few weeks back with volleyball, so
there you go.
We're definitely in fall sports season.
I love fall.
Yes.
I love fall. Okay, well, let's talk about something other than sports here for a change. We're going to start with a longtime event, Art in the Garden. Shout out to Julia Noyes for starting this event years ago. The theme for the Sunken Gardens this year is Enchanted Ocean.
They'll display their work amongst the plantings. So you take what is live coming out of the ground, the very variable, cool conditions at Sunken Gardens. This event will include music, dance, and food trucks. All proceed benefit Sunken Gardens.
That's right.
A very costly endeavor annually, but one of the most beautiful attractions in Lincoln.
It is. It's always stunning, and I love that they have a different theme every year.
Yeah.
So go check out Enchanted Ocean and Art in the Garden and support our beautiful Sunken Gardens. All right, Porch Jam is coming back. This will be the second year for this free local music festival.
They're taking the stage to its front porch roots, showcasing 30 Lincoln local bands, as well as a student stage. Free event includes games for kids, food trucks, and community jamming circle. They're going to hit Americana, roots, bluegrass, folk, Celtic music, you name it. We got ourselves a Porch Jam.
There we go, Sunday, September 28th. Put that on your calendar. And the third biannual Emerge LNK Mural Plus Street Art Festival is coming back. This is all taking place in University Place, our first creative district.
Yeah, this year's theme will focus on celebrating the creative district and its deep roots at the center of community within a much larger Lincoln area. Hats off to Joe Shaw. Does a great job with his team, and lots of great things going on in North Lincoln.
I saw Joe Sunday at the Sheldon.
Yeah, Good.
Yeah.
Good dude.
All right, not the Sheldon, the Ross. I know.
Where was Diane?
I was somewhere over there.
You were at the Ross.
I was at the Ross,
All right.
yes. Okay, the Harvest Moon Festival is the Asian Center's annual celebration of cultural diversity, and this festival goes way, 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 way back.
How far back?
It goes back to the Zhou Dynasty in 1046 to 256 BC.
Yeah, which is observed by people from most of Asian countries, particularly those in East and Southeast Asia. This family-friendly event will include cultural performances, music, food, and activities. We've had music, food, and activities the last 3 or 4 mentions here.
That's right.
Should be a fun event.
All right. Now, part of some of these festivals that we just talked about is something called the Children's Entrepreneurs Market. It's a fun component, as I said, to the festivals. We're going to talk about chance for kids to shine and show off their talents and learn the ropes of running a mini business. So they're going to be at these 3 locations, starting with the Food Truck Festival, which is coming up September 20th at Gateway Mall. Then the event at University Place at the Lux Center and at the Harvest Moon Festival. So yeah, go support the kids.
3 great different venues, opportunity to support kids and entrepreneurship right here in Lincoln.
Okay, let's go to the museum. Students are back on campus, and we should be too. We should be at Morrill Hall to check out some bugs.
How about some Goliath beetles?
Goliath, the world's heavyweight insects.
These exhibit will feature hundreds of actual specimens. Some are even living works of art, and those that have horns. The exhibit includes actual or additional digital and hands-on interactive components as well. A lot of fun at Morrill Hall. Exhibit called Goliaths.
So it's got flower chafers, scarabs, and of course, the Goliath beetles.
Flower chafers. Who knew?
Also at Morrill Hall, explore the planet, the solar system, and the big questions NASA is trying to learn.
Yeah, you could also build a model spacecraft, reveal hidden images using the same tools NASA scientists employ to explore the otherwise invisible forces and energy of the universe.
And Sunday with a Scientist is also back at Morrill Hall. The theme for September is archaeology.
Yeah, perfect window into the history and culture of our past humans.
Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
All right.
I see what you did.
We're going to go to the History Museum now, where there's a new exhibit showcasing sound, screen, and sports. This is kind of a mashup.
Yeah, from the adventures of Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid Man, hey, the Kool-Aid Man, to the Omaha Supernovas, come find a piece of Nebraska's pop culture and recreation history that you might enjoy.
And we also want to remind people that also at the Nebraska History Museum is the Tactile History, the Pershing Auditorium mural. This is a 3D tactile model of the mural that's now going up at Wyuka.
I'm not encouraging rubbernecking when you drive by Wyuka Cemetery, but there is a large concrete canvas
It's
ready.
so big.
It's almost there. So excited.
Very excited. All right. And one more museum before we head out to the theater. This is the Great Plains Art Museum with an important part of Nebraska history. The Otoe Missouri tribe once called this part of the country home. They were displaced in the 1800s, and there's a historical exhibit along with an art exhibit.
Yeah, reflections of our people, our ways, our land is the first exhibition to center around that base of artists and their creative work. 25 Otoe Missouri artists were selected to co-create this work of art.
And the historical exhibit then is called Big Blue Reservation: Struggles and Hope of the Otoe Missouri tribe. Very educational, take your kids,
Yes.
learn about, again, another important part of our shared history. All right, now we're going to the theater, and the Wesleyan season is underway. They always do such great work. They're going to start with Witch. What is your darkest wish?
This is a very deep question, a very deep, should be a lot of fun subject. Souls are on the bargaining table in Edmonton, and lonely Elizabeth, ostracized as a witch, should be the town's easiest mark. But the witch is under no spells. A pitch black comedy, they're calling it at Wesleyan.
Kind of spooky and fun all at the same time.
October's going to be here.
All right, and then the cheerleaders hit the stage at Wesleyan with We Are the Tigers. A stunt gone wrong with the cheerleaders goes viral, and they need to go fight, win.
That's right.
To
Lots of
return to
secrets.
glory.
Go fight, win. Lots of secrets, conflicts, and drama. This is for mature audiences, so
It's
please
set in
flag
high school,
that.
but yeah, it's got some. It's
Let's
a
be careful.
pop rock murder mystery. Whoa,
Yeah.
this looks good. Okay, Lincoln Community Playhouse is going down the rabbit hole with Alice.
See what you did there. All of the iconic characters will be there, even the tardy white rabbit, the grinning Cheshire cat, a cool caterpillar, and the wacky Mad Hatter, as well as the hot-tempered Queen of Hearts.
All right, Community Playhouse, Alice in Wonderland Jr. Nebraska Communities Playhouse is presenting a new musical set in 1964. Imagine you're in a small town, you're a teenager, and a friend tells you that the biggest rock band on the planet has been spotted at your local airport. That's what this is about.
This sounds like a lot of fun, and it will impact the life of a small town girl. Sounds like a great story. Communities Playhouse down in Hickman. One of those off the beaten path attractions.
That's right.
It's not in the city limits of Lincoln and Lancaster County, but it's in Hickman. So go down, grab a bite to eat, and take in a production.
All right. Angels Theater Company has a couple of events coming up. First of all, Solo Tales and Ales. This only happens twice a year. This is new monologues written by the Angels Theater Playwriting Collective. It's at the Millet Innovation Campus. You want to get there early because gets quite a crowd.
Are you talking coffee in a production?
No, well, wine or coffee.
Well, I'd probably do coffee.
Maybe some beer. Whatever the mill has to
trips
offer.
your trigger.
And that Innovation Campus spot is a great one.
It's amazing. Lots of good parking over there, too.
Yes, it is. The Angels are also doing a new play by Alex Lubisher. He's a Chicago playwright who grew up on a farm in rural Nebraska, and you can definitely tell that in his play, Pivot. Revolves around a wedding. It's a comedy, but it's also very poignant. It's an exploration of grief and identity, finding our place in the world. And yes, I know a lot about this because I'm in it. And you have the postcard.
I have the postcard. Look at this. I mean, you're in this. How come they don't have your face on here somewhere?
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like what they did with this pivot.
Maybe no one would come.
Lots of good farm imagery right here.
There
got some
you go.
pivot rotations and circles. So
Tickets are on sale now, angelscompany.org. And this is going to be my first opportunity to perform at Wyuka Stables. I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Come on, let's pack the place for Diane.
All
let's
right.
get going.
It's a great show.
Good.
It's a great show. And most people who grew up in a rural area will recognize many of the characters
Very fun.
in it as well. Nebraska Repertory Theater is starting its season with Eurydice, playwright Sarah Rule's poetic reimagining of the Orpheus myth.
And this is set in a surreal underworld filled with talking stones, strange elevators, and forgotten memories. The play explores themes of love, grief, memory, and the difficulty of communication of the living and dead.
And I would recommend getting a Repertory Theater season pass because it's very cost effective and their shows are fabulous.
That's good.
All right, let's go one more to Ta-Da for Bits of Broadway.
Yeah, some of the last chance opportunities as Broadway season kind of comes and goes from our community. This is a great production. This cabaret includes highlights from some of the top Broadway shows performed by an array of talented singers.
Okay, you mentioned Last Chance. You were looking ahead in the script.
I did.
We have our Last Chance segment, and this one features 3 events we're always sad to see go. First is the Lincoln Community Foundation Garden Performance Series. Pianist Bobby Gadori is going to wrap it up this year.
Next one, Hub and Soul Music Series at Union Plaza. The 7th annual Hub and Soul Music Series also wraps up its season with Rascal Martinez and the Church of Blues.
Church of Blues, saw him Friday night.
I like it. How
They're
was
good.
it?
They're good.
Good.
All right, and one more European Motorcycle Night. Time to get down to 8th Street and see all the cool bikes.
Thank you, Dave Norris. We always say that. Every time I bring it up, I remember Dave Norris's work with this. And motorcycles are cool, but European motorcycles are awesome to go see.
All right, 3 opportunities, last chance segment.
Chance.
Okay.
Don't say we didn't tell you.
Don't say we didn't tell you. All right, professional tennis coming back to Lincoln.
We're excited. This is the 2nd year we've hosted the Lincoln Challenger, the event a part of the ATP Challenger Tour. And the USTA Pro Circuit will take place indoors and has an increased total prize money of $100,000. These are tomorrow's tennis heroes. These are today's tennis heroes. They are all trying to qualify for the U.S. Open at some point in their life, and had a chance to go see this last year, and it was amazing to see.
It is part of the ATP Challenger Tour and the USTA Pro Circuit. Lots of money on the line, too.
There is.
Okay, Lincoln Stars are back.
They're back.
Yay.
They're back.
They're going to do a preseason match with Omaha Lancers on the 12th, and then their regular season kicks off the 26th.
Had a meeting over at the Scarlet Hotel this morning. I drove by the ice box, and the boys were out there running lines in the parking lot, so they're getting themselves in tip-top shape. Sioux Falls Stampede in September, the Madison Capitals in October. LincolnStars.com for ticket information. Time to pack the ice box this season.
There you go. And I mentioned their season starts on September 26th. That actually they have a few matches
on the road.
But that's their first time at the ice box this year, and they're following up on a really historic season. So, here we go. Fall is a great time to get out and run, and you can tell by the number of runs and walks that are happening. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to run through these a little quick, or we're going to be here all day.
Right.
We're going to start with the Buffalo Run. This is a scenic 5-mile run at the hills of Pioneers Park.
49th annual Buffalo Run. Should be a lot of fun.
Healing Heights Foundation presents Hell on the Hill.
No thanks, I'm out.
This is a 50-lap challenge that takes place on Tanker Hill at Arnold Park. Holy cow.
It stands as a powerful metaphor for the journey many of us undertake in our mental health battles. Great opportunity to help those that need it the most, but Hell on the Hill should be a lot of fun at Arnold Heights Park.
All right, Rocaberry Farm is having a monster dash. Brave Bee Child Advocacy Center is having this event. It's a 5K or a 1-mile run, prizes for costumes, donuts, medals, and free same-day entry to Rocaberry Farm.
1 mile and you get a donut.
There you go.
Bingo.
There you go. And we'll be talking a little bit about Rocaberry Farm a little later in the show. The Pumpkin Run, the largest event of its kind in the country, will be taking place at Canopy Street.
Nebraska Sports Council puts on this run, which has been happening for 24 years. New style shirt this year. Every year they have a different Pumpkin Run shirt. Get your kiddos registered for the Pumpkin Run.
All right. 1 million steps for OCD Walk is coming up October 28th at Holmes Lake. A chance to share stories, create impact, raise funds and awareness. And as someone who actually has obsessive compulsive disorder and was helped through medication, that takes research, that takes money. So
this is your opportunity to help out with that. And Holmes Lake Park, great opportunity to run.
All right. Turtle Liz, Jen Monkey, Friendship Run the 5th. Holy cow, that's a long title. It takes place on October 4th.
Yeah, Fleet Feet of Lincoln, this is where this will happen. Fun event raises money for the Friendship Home, the 5th Run. I mean, this is quite the name, should be a lot of fun.
Woohoo! All right, the Mothers Against Drunk, don't worry, we're almost to the end of the runs. I'm already worn out.
I'm getting tired.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving signature event is their Nebraska Walk at Holmes Lake.
Yeah, it helps raise awareness and funds to end impaired driving for the good. They hope you will join the movement to ensure safer roads.
And the biggie, the Market to Market Relay with 76 miles and tons of runners and a big party after.
Starts in Omaha, finds its way to Lincoln, and there'll be a big party there. Great post-party shindig with food, drinks, entertainment, and much, much more.
Okay, and finally, the 2025 Step Up for Down Syndrome Walk is coming to Antelope Park on October 11th.
Like many of us, we've all had a chance to walk a time or two with these groups. The 1 mile walk around Antelope Park celebrates with live entertainment, food and drink, and of course, obviously giving back and raising money for Down syndrome research.
I'm exhausted.
I need some new shoes.
I need to go to SIP, Nebraska and just relax.
That's a good
How's
idea.
that? Ooh, that's a good transition.
Join you at Hawks Field at Haymarket Park for SIP Nebraska, a full day of unlimited tastings from Nebraska's best produced wines, hard ciders, craft beers, and spirits. They'll have lawn games, live music, and food, as well as craft vendors. Great way to just relax after a very busy run.
There you go. And make sure you have a designated driver or call up an Uber, because a full day of unlimited tastings. Maybe have some food, play some games, take a break.
It's tiring.
And be safe.
Right.
Be safe. Taste in the Tall Grass is the Spring Creek Prairie Audubon Center's popular outdoor fundraiser.
Yeah, an opportunity to again enjoy drinks, appetizers, and much, much more. This professionally created gourmet meal has an exciting auction with great art, experiences, and other surprises. All proceeds protect the Tallgrass Prairie. Spring Creek Prairie Audubon Center, great way to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city.
It's a beautiful place.
Yes.
They do a wonderful job out there. Okay, we're going to have some pre-Halloween spooky stuff. For a lot of people, Halloween's their favorite thing about fall.
It is.
There you go. So James Arthur Vineyards is again doing its ghost tour. You're going to hunt for ghosts, and this is the part that I always find fascinating. They're going to do a mini paranormal investigation.
Have you ever done one of these?
No.
I did a paranormal investigation as part of a ghost tour in the Haymarket.
Yeah. And did you see ghosts?
It was eye-opening. It raised some awareness to paranormal activity. We did it as a team-building event, so it was a lot of fun. But I would encourage going out and trying this because it's a great place to be, James Arthur Vineyards, and a ghost tour.
All right, and then you can go back out to get your haunted hayrack ride. They're really into the ghosts and spooky stuff this year.
Yeah, enjoy a fall night, a steak meal, wine, ghost stories, music by Chris Sayer, and spooky hayrack ride.
Yeah, Chris is going to do some Halloween songs.
I'm kind of curious to hear that.
I am too. He'll probably play that saw.
Yeah.
When Chris Sayer plays the saw, it's pretty darn spooky. Okay, Deer Springs Winery is also doing some hay rides. This is a grown-up evening celebrating the wonders of fall. And Eek at the Creek is back. Eek! You have lots of good sound effects this time.
It's kind of a fun day.
Eek at the Creek.
It's a fun-filled trunk or treat just 2 miles east of Waverly at the Camp Creek grounds. Come in costume, enjoy candy, hayrack rides, and concessions.
All right. And you'll also want to take your own treat bag. That's, yes,
okay,
don't go without your treat bag.
Pillowcase.
Pillowcase, the best.
Right?
Yeah.
Nothing made it out of that pillowcase.
All right, we're going to head out to Roca Scary Farm now for some of those scary evenings. Maybe the daytime fun isn't enough for you. Three thrilling and approved haunted attractions this year.
So if you think you've done it all in years past, 3 new opportunities to be scared.
Right. So that's, yeah. And there'll be more scary stuff coming up as we go.
Oh, yeah.
Boo at the Zoo. We'll be talking about that next
Yeah.
month. All right. And now for something completely different. You may have thought this already happened, but Out and About is going to the dogs.
Woof.
That was pretty bad.
Momo Pizzeria and Ristorante will host live music and a silent auction. You won't want to miss this charity event to benefit the Nebraska No-Kill Canine Rescue. Remember, this is a dog-friendly event, so bring your pooches. Carl Skinner is the gentleman behind Nebraska No-Kill Canine Rescue. Talked to the gentleman last week. Great organization. Log on to their website if you have any questions.
Pooches on the Patio at Momo coming up in September. The Husker Valley Cluster Dog Show is coming up at Sand Hills on the 3rd through the 5th.
Very much a multi-purpose facility out there.
Yes, it is. And then this next event, also at Sand Hills Global, also around the same time, it's called Fast Cats Dog Show. It has nothing to do with cats. It's about fast dogs.
Fast dogs. The thrilling 100-yard dash is open to all AKC registered dogs, a chance to showcase their speed. Fast Cats Dog Show at the Sand Hills Global Event Center.
Now you can woof again.
I'm out of sound effects for this episode.
Just tell us where we can find out more information, because this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I feel like our event calendar gets bigger and bigger every year. Lincoln.org is our website. Stop down and see us at our visitor center down at 7th and P. Stop over at our visitor center within the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce as well on Landmark Center. So lots of great opportunities to get out this fall, take the family out, bring some family into the Haymarket, see our city, and just enjoy every minute of it.
And thank you so much for being here. It's 72 degrees outside today, and I know you would rather be on the golf course. So.
This is a perfect day.
It is.
We are finally blessed with some amazing weather. So, Diane, thank you for being here in your purple.
There you go.
As we kick off fall.
Go Huskers, go Cats.
That's right.
All right. As we go to break, we're going to take a look at all the great events coming up at the Leeds Center and the Rococo, including Lincoln Symphony Orchestra's first concert of the season. And then Tim Savona will be here with Pinnacle Bank Arena and Pinewood Bowl and all the action there. So stay with us. welcome back to Out and About, and with us now is Tim Savona, the general manager of Pinnacle Bank Arena and Pinewood Bowl. And wow, you made the paper, you know, front page of the local section with your new scoreboard. It looks great.
It was a really, really big victory for the team. I will tell you, our organization, so many people, so many entities worked tirelessly in the hours and, well, weeks and months, but certainly in the hours leading into the unveiling of that.
Right.
And a lot to celebrate, but really a long time coming, and it's so great to have it out there and done and have a weekend behind us where things went well and we were able to test drive it accordingly.
There you go, and of course we want to talk about the Lincoln being the center of the volleyball universe for a
Yes.
few days.
Yes, I will tell you, just such a tremendous community win for Lincoln. I mean, for PBA, of course, but the event was so excited to be here and to do something at this scale with 8 teams, 7 out-of-town teams, their fan bases, an event that has a regional draw anyway because of the power that is Nebraska Volleyball's brand. Just a huge deal. Every night was essentially sold out. We had something like 31% of tickets were from over 100 miles away.
Wow.
And those are just purchase tickets, so that doesn't count the teams and their traveling parties that, got tickets in association with the team. So just a big win and a great audition. There's so many high-level entities present for the event physically, whether that be the Big Ten, the NCAA, anybody who's anybody in the volleyball organizations, USA Volleyball, all the various professional leagues. Everybody was here and was a part of this weekend, and just a heck of a way to show and tell what our community is capable of.
And live on ESPN.
Live on Fox, live on FS1, live on ESPN.
Great.
So yeah, awesome weekend for so many people to say thank you to, and just truly a team effort round and round.
And you survived Big August at the Bowl.
Yeah, we had, it was good to get back in the swing of things in August, but we had, 4 or 5 shows out there at
You
Pinewood?
had
I don't
Rainbow
even
Kitten
remember.
Surprise, Weird Al, Casey and the Sunshine Band, the Village People, ZZ Top, and Night Ranger,
Is that
Collective
7?
Soul, and Live Plus, Summer Unity Tour, the Indigo Girls,
Oh.
and Melissa Etheridge.
And look, here we are. We're still standing, right? Isn't that the song?
That's right. I'm still
You know, 2 of
standing.
those shows were during the volleyball weekend. So our team, again, I mean, just so many moving parts behind the scenes, trying to get these huge projects done, trying to host an incredibly large event that has a lot of needs, just to do the event. A lot of expectations, a lot of requirements, and then on top of that, Pinewood. So our team was just clicking on all cylinders, just tremendous effort.
And before you go, of course, I want you to autograph this fine picture of you.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
get out of
in
here,
the
you
paper.
goofy.
Looking good. All right, there are
That's
2
funny.
shows left at Pinewood Bowl,
Yes.
and they're going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we have Friday night, September 19th with Larry the Cable Guy. Obviously, local legend, hilarious, a lot of fun. That's a Friday night before a football game, before the Michigan game. Expect it to be a gorgeous evening, great night of laughs and good times, and we still have tickets available. So yeah, come out and see us Friday night, September 19th, for our second to last Pinewood show of the season.
And things wrap up September 27th with a couple of great bands.
Yeah, 3 Dog Night and Little River Band and co-headline show. We've had a lot of those this summer. This show's late in the season for us, right? No doubt about that. But this is a Saturday night. Ticket sales are really good for this show. It'll be an awesome way to end the season, and probably some really cozy weather.
Yeah.
Like jeans and a hoodie type weather, if I had
Nice.
to guess. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Two headliners in their own right, and just an awesome way to kind of wrap the year.
All right, we're going to go inside now to Pinnacle Bank Arena. Husker basketball is coming up. There's some kind of opening night event for the men's and women's teams on September 19th, Canopy Street.
Yeah, so they do it in the rail yard, and they did it last year. It was good success. It was a lot of fun. It was a kind of a different environment, a fun way, I think, for the teams to showcase and engage the fans. I thought they did a really good job with it. So that's what they'll be doing on September 19th, is kind of a rail yard concept similar to what they did last year. And then
there's some exhibition games late October, and then both teams have their home openers November 3rd.
Yeah, our exhibitions are a little earlier than usual. The men are going to go with their first one on October 18th. I think that's against BYU.
I
if
think you're right.
So yeah, a little early. Usually we start more around like the 24th or 25th. So we'll get going with that. Have a couple exhibitions for both of them, men and women. And then yes, you're exactly correct. The NCAA season kicks off Monday, November 3rd. Both teams will play. The women have a history of playing kind of a noon game where they bring out a lot of school-age children to be a part of it and kind of kick the season off. And then the men play that night. And then we'll roll into state volleyball
There you go.
right after that. But
Never-
yeah, right around the corner, we're talking about basketball here, and we got about 30 days until our first exhibition game.
There we go. All right. Well, let's talk about some of the other entertainment events. Cody Johnson, the 12th and the 13th. Again, this is going to be a great way to spend a weekend in Lincoln.
Heck of a weekend for Lincoln. Cody's on Friday the 12th and Saturday the 13th. The Saturday show is essentially sold out. There are tickets left on the Friday show. So, lean in, get those while you can. We have a football game on Saturday morning, the 13th. It's an 11 a.m. game, so we should have plenty of time for things to clear out. But what's really fun about this show is, first of all, there's different openers each night. So if you're coming to both nights, you're going
Okay.
to get a different experience. But secondly, Cody is the second artist to ever play like a multi-date performance at Pinnacle Bank Arena. The first and only is Garth, which was a few years back. Obviously, he did 5 or 6 shows. Cody's the only time that's happened now other than that example. So really big weekend in a lot of ways and going to be tons of fun. A whole weekend of entertainment and excitement. Concert, football concert, beautiful weather,
All right.
putting it out there.
Then back to the arena the 18th for more country music with Jason Aldean.
Jason Aldean on Thursday, September 18th. Another great country artist with a ton of history, and he's got awesome openers on this one too. Nate Smith is really popular. Ray Lynn's always a pleasure. But don't miss this one. Another good opportunity to get out and see a show. And yeah, there's options out here for everybody. But this is a big one. We haven't had Jason here in a number of years. I want to say maybe 19. So
Yeah.
it's been 6 or 7 years.
Okay. All right, September 30th, the big show Sleep Token. And I'm guessing this one's probably sold out.
Sleep Token is sold out. Whether or not they open any production type seats or not
Right.
remains to be seen. We probably won't know that till show day, frankly. But yeah, this show sold out in one day, which is just a remarkable story. Unbelievable opportunity for us to host this show at our facility in Lincoln. Playing huge markets, not a lot of dates. We have lots of notes coming to us through the info line about out of town people.
Great.
A lot of people coming from out of state for this show just because it was such a hard ticket to get anywhere. So, yeah.
Good get for
It was-
you.
It's a great get for us, and yeah, you just never know what resonates.
Leading up to basketball season, then there's 5 shows in October.
Yeah, October busy. Gets
October
busy
busy.
quick.
Starts the 9th with Jordan Davis.
Yeah, Jordan Davis, an awesome country show. Really good singer-songwriter. A lot of strong history with that. Doing his own headline tour now. And we're fortunate to have it. He's got some good artists on there. His name's on a lot of hit songs. If you look him up, you'll see a pattern there. So yeah, really fortunate to have this show, and hopefully people come out and make it, big and mighty.
The first of 2 comedy shows this fall is October 15th with Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, the Nate Bargatze show's huge. He sets up in the center stage and all the way in a circle. Originally, this show had a September date. It moved to October. There are still tickets available, but it's a big one. I mean, when you go in the round like that, it's a lot of tickets on the table, and we're getting pretty close to not having anything available. So get the show. It's clean comedy. We always like to point that out, right? Family-friendly fun. Clean comedy. You can expect a safe show for your kids if you bring them.
Okay. T-Pain then October 26th, followed up by the return of Maroon 5.
Yeah, T-Pain's a lot of fun. T-Pain has a name in a lot of songs throughout the 2000s, early 2000s. Lots of songs. You start looking those things up and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize he was on that song. Or, oh yeah, that's T-Pain. And it's showing. I mean, we're selling a lot of tickets for this show. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a really great way to kind of relive. Anybody that's in there, that was in kind of the college age and in that window, to reflect back on those days, when T-Pain was really popular. And then we'll roll right into Maroon 5, yes, with Lincoln's own James Valentine. another big opportunity for us to have a show of this caliber in our market. You know, Adam Levine. What else can you say about Adam
There
Levine?
you go. There you go.
He's Superman.
Okay, October 31st, a good time to celebrate Halloween with a day to remember and yellow card.
Friday night Halloween party. Day to
Are you
remember.
gonna give costume awards? Or?
Maybe. I mean, we'll
That'd be
probably get
fun.
into that now. Yeah, maybe we can run a costume contest and see how people show up. But yeah, I'm excited for this show. This is kind of the style of music I personally enjoy and I like to listen to. That's not why it got booked. Just put that disclaimer out there. But yeah, Day to Remember with Yellow Card is certainly a show of a genre that we don't get a lot of. So hopefully it'll resonate with a lot of people and give us a door opening to host more of stuff like this.
All right, we've got Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Glow and Fire then. How many, they're here for 2 days. How many shows, 4 or 5?
We'll do 3 shows. We'll do 2 Saturday and 1 Sunday.
Okay,
And this is a lot of fun. This show, there's no dirt. It is monster trucks. We haven't done it before. They're a national touring show. They're very popular. They resonate a lot with younger kids, you know, because of that Hot Wheels brand and that kind of namesake. But they crush cars like the monster trucks used to do in the old days, and they definitely have kind of a glow party where they have the lights off and glow in the dark lights occurring. But a lot of fun, family-friendly event, 3 nights in November, and a new event for us. So hopefully it'll be the start of something for a long time.
okay, Riley Green then a few days after that.
Riley Green's had a really big summer, if you've been paying attention. I mean, he's got a huge hit out there with Ella Langley. He's doing great business. That tour has kind of gotten started and is out there. Our date's obviously later in the fall, but selling a lot of tickets. Certainly a can't miss kind of event. It's going to be a big night in November and a fun time of year to do a show too.
There you go. All right, for some not so PC friendly comedy, then December 12th, a man who likes to perform without a shirt.
Yeah, Bert Kreischer, he's hilarious. Friday night, December 12th. We had Bert a couple years ago. He did his Fully Loaded Comedy Festival. He's hilarious. I always like to point out the movie Van Wilder was loosely based on his time at
He
Florida
looks like a
State.
wild man.
He is. But he's so funny. But yeah, his style of comedy is very different than Nate Bargatze for sure. So do your homework and know what you're getting into. But it's great. He's got a huge audience. Tickets are doing really well. And we're excited to have, a December show is also something that's not super common for us.
That's
So
right.
it's really,
it gets
really
a little,
nice.
little difficult for you to schedule with basketball. So.
Yeah, we work in balance, and the holidays too. But yeah, this is a good fit. And I think we'll have a January show. We'll see. We'll find
Okay.
out soon.
You kind of hinted that there was some announcements coming soon. So
Hope so. Yeah, we have we have a lot of stuff in the spring that looks really good. But until they're out there, anything can happen.
all right. PinnacleBankArena.com and PinewoodBowlTheater.com are the websites to check out all the action at the Bowl and at the arena. One more month for the Bowl, and then we'll be focused totally on
Yeah.
what's going on at PBA. So
Yeah,
lots of
basketball season.
basketball. So it should be fun.
Be a
All right.
blast.
Thank you, Tim. And that is all for this edition of Out and About. I again want to thank Tim and Jeff for joining me. Want to remind you it's not too late to catch some of our great farmers markets. We'll have a list right after the show. And then stay tuned for a list of all the events that we talked about today. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you out and about.
There's a saying, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And from the outside looking in, you probably haven't seen much. Perhaps you've only heard of the cornfields and cornheads. Those are here, and here to stay. But look closer, and you'll discover where corn meets road is a group of people who make this place called Lincoln awesome. Here, strangers are welcomed as friends, and travelers are treated as locals. A place that when you leave is somehow unexpectedly on your mind. Like other growing cities, we've got it all. Award-winning local breweries, captivating museums, curated fine art, innovative cuisine, charming shops and boutiques, a rich tradition of sports, and a diverse selection of entertainment. Experience is what matters. And community, well, that's our pride and joy. It's why 297,622 people, and counting, call it home. So when you come to Lincoln and discover everything this big little town in the Midwest has to offer, remember, with every interaction, moment, and experience you have, don't just look. See.